is definitely not normal. I have never seen anything like this before.
What kind of monster controls the weather?
Phil.
What is that? I don't know.
Wait, Jake, let me try to zoom in.
And now we'll cut into the egg and reveal what is inside.
Do it!
Did you hear that? It was extremely loud thunder. Suspiciously loud.
That was way louder than normal thunder.
I think this egg's gotta wait. We should check this out. Come on! I kinda love thunderstorms. They can be so cozy. Over the railing!
Maybe not over the railing!
Yes! Guys?
Yeah, it's getting really loud.
Rain outside is crazy. I've never seen it this dark out. Yo, come on. Whoa! That is a little bit more than a regular thunderstorm. And the lights look like they're going out. This is like a tornado. Oh, wow. Jeez.
I think I forgot to roll up the windows in my car.
It's like the thunder's right above us. It's hurting my ears. I hope this window holds up. This is insane. Okay, wait, I kinda have to see this. I've never seen a storm this strong in my entire life. This is like a hurricane times 5.
There's no way you're going outside.
I gotta look at this.
Are you crazy?
No! Come on, when's the last time you've seen a storm this crazy? This is gonna be insane! Okay, that is not a normal thunderstorm. Something weird is going on outside. We need to get back to the lab. Guys, whatever this storm is, that is definitely not normal. I have never seen anything like this before. And I mean, we've dealt with a lot of really crazy stuff. Siren Head, Bigfoot. Biggs?
It's a little wet outside. Just trying to get some eggs.
You were out there?
Yeah, I got caught in the storm. What was going on? It was perfectly sunny, then it became so wet. But just around the house, it was insane.
You should have brought your umbrella.
Wait, Biggs, you're saying that the storm was just around our house? What do you mean by that?
Jake, at the store, it was completely sunny, like a nice warm summer day. And as it got closer to the house, it started pouring on me.
This might not be what we're thinking it is. If it's localized to that degree, this could be paranormal. I was thinking at the start that maybe this is just a weird weather pattern, but or could it be a monster?
A monster?
Hold on, let me check my computer.
Paranormal like a ghost, Jake?
Whoa, there's storm vortexes forming all around the area, but they're extremely small. This is not just one big weather pattern. This is literally storms the size of like our house. It's almost like a monster has a storm on top of our house right now.
Jake, is this rainwater or is this like some sort of weird monster water? Am I gonna get infected too?
That was normal water, right? Look, at first I thought that this could just be a crazy weather pattern, but then I thought it might be a ghost, but then I think this might be a monster. This could be a brand new monster we've never experienced before, one that we could study.
Jake, what kind of monster controls the weather?
Exactly, we don't know, but we can find out. Everyone, to the Tesla.
Oh, wait, no, I think we should really stay inside, Jake. You think it's safe to drive out there?
Oh, totally not. That's why I'm gonna bring this. Keep me safe from the water, and the hail, and the lightning. Wait, if this is a monster, technically it could create fog conditions, or ice conditions, or magma. Oh, this is gonna be awesome! Okay, bring all of my gear. We need to analyze everything. And guys, if you see anything on the camera, be sure to leave a comment down below. Whenever we're dealing with a new monster, there's always stuff that we might miss or not catch. Now come on, let's get to the car.
But there's only 2 helmets.
Jake, the weather, it's not raining anymore.
Yeah, this is exactly what the computer was detecting. It looks like the weather or storms, they're only happening in local areas. However, it was picking up twisters and tornadoes, so we have to be careful. Really strong winds and thunder we can probably deal with, but a tornado? That could lift up this whole car.
Then why are we driving right towards it? At least what the map says, the weather looks perfect out here.
Because just if we don't get close enough, then I can't figure out what's causing it. There could literally be a monster that's making these weather patterns.
Jake, this isn't a van made for storms. This is a Tesla. We're gonna get blown away.
Teslas are actually pretty heavy, Biggs. They got a large battery in them, so I mean, it'd be pretty hard for a storm to pick this up.
Jake, batteries and water do not mix.
Monsters and people do not mix. We're driving right towards something really scary, guys.
Whoa, guys, what is that in the distance?
We're driving right towards a twister.
I told you.
Oh, God, hold on!
Biggsy, step on it! Biggsy, why did we stop?
Jake, we're in the tornado.
Oh, Biggs, come on, get us out of here.
Jake, I'm trying to drive. The tires are stuck in the mud. It's been raining for so long.
It's snowing outside. Is that fire? There looks like there's smoke. Whoa, Phil! Okay, we gotta go out. If we're in the middle of the tornado, this has gotta be where the monster is. This has to be where...
We are not going out there.
Phil, if I don't go out there, then I'm not gonna be able to find what's causing all of this. Oh, man.
Look at the ceiling.
Jake, if you go out there, you may not find your way back to this car.
All right, you know what? I'm just gonna have to do it.
Okay, best of luck, Jake. How do you play these games on the screen? Beach Buggy Racing 2.
Whoa! I don't want you to ruin my high score. Hey! Woo-hoo-hoo! Hey! All right, come on, guys. We're gonna go find whatever monster's causing this issue. I gotta find whatever monster's doing this. Come on! Whoa! Guys, look! Oh, the weather! Oh, you got a little snow on you. It's back to being warm and sunny. It's like there was never even a storm. This is definitely weird. It means that something is creating these twisters and tornadoes. It's gotta be around here. Phil?
I could not leave you in that. But it stopped. It's like a sunny day.
Right? It's beautiful.
I could get a suntan.
Wait, where's Biggs?
Oh, he stayed in the car. He's actually beating your high score as we speak.
Hey!
But now that I'm standing here in the sun, maybe it's just your car that's cursed.
No, Phil, it's not my car that's cursed. This proves that I'm right. It proves that something, an entity, is making these storms. It's creating these tornadoes.
Wait, Jake, there's some... I just saw someone, I think.
Down here?
Yeah.
Oh, careful. This could be the monster. Whoa, Phil.
What is that? Wait, Jake, let me try to zoom in.
It looks like he's got some sort of staff.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe that's how he's creating the weather. This could be the monster that's creating the weather.
Jake, he's kind of getting away.
We need to go after him. Come on. Oh, let's go. Hey, you! Stop right there! Hey! He's getting away! He went into the forest. This way, come on.
Jake,
Whatever that thing was, it went this way.
Look at this thing.
Yeah.
It's like tearing down trees.
Come to think about it, these woods also look a little bit creepier than normal. All right, but we gotta be quick, or else we're gonna lose it. Come on.
Okay, this way. Another tree taken down.
Where'd it go? It made a weird noise. Oh, man.
You think we can fly?
I don't know, and this place is giving me the creeps. I want to get out of here. Let's just get close, get a shot of it, and then we can go analyze it back at the lab.
Jake, I already got a shot of it. Wait a minute, Jake, behind you.
It's right there, come on! Hey, stop! That's it, that's the monster, come on! How did you get all the way down there?
I don't know.
Oh man, this thing can teleport? Maybe it is paranormal. Okay, look, at least one of the main things we can find out is if this is paranormal, which means ghosts, or monsters, which means he wants to bite our head off. Finding out one of those is... Phil, why are you making that face?
Jake, there's a bunch of storm building.
Right, he creates storms. Phil, we need to stop him before he creates another storm. If he creates a tornado, he can wipe us out! With all the trees around here, that would not be good. Wait, come on!
No, I'm not going in there!
Phil, come on!
Oh my goodness, what is that thing?
Stop! Stop right there! Oh no! Phil!
Jake!
I don't know what that is. It's some sort of monster. It hit me with its staff.
We gotta go, come on!
Yeah, something's happening in my arm. We need to get back to the lab now. Let's go to the car. Jess and Biggs are in the car. Come on. I've never seen something like this before, and I've had a lot of weird things grow on me.
I really don't want to go anywhere near that, Jake.
All right, guys, as of right now, we have definitely identified that these storms are being created by some sort of weird monster. If you know what that thing might have been, be sure to leave a comment down below. But it looks like when it hit me with its staff, I've become infected. I guess it's not exactly a bite.
Jake, you have holes in your arm.
Yeah, I can see that, Biggs.
Ew.
There's stuff growing.
Oh, it's creeping me out. I don't even want to look at it.
You literally have caves in there.
Okay, guys, just everyone calm down. Okay, look, we've identified the monster that's causing these storms, so we can stop the monster. I just need to probably figure out how to deal with this first, because if this progresses, I might turn into a holy monster myself.
Jake, just because we know what the monster is doesn't mean we know how to stop the monster.
I think the monster kind of looked like the deer from 99 Nights.
Phil, if anything, it looked like the Wendigo. And trust me, you do not want to mess with the Wendigo. Okay, look. We can figure out what the monster is. Not only will that help us stop whatever is happening to my arm, but maybe it'll give us some clues on how to stop the monster. We just need to get a sample. It's like all the other times, guys. If we can get a sample of my bite, we'll be totally fine. Plus, it can't be worse than that time that my stomach exploded.
Wait a minute, Jake. What if we let the bite fully expand and then you're able to control the weather. It can be sunny and 75 every day.
No, you can make it snow so we can go skiing and snowboarding.
Okay, first of all, guys.
No, I want it to thunder. I love thunder. I'm not scared of thunder at all. I call this thunder.
Okay, guys, listen. That thing was controlling the weather with a staff, and it didn't actually touch me itself. The staff did. So whatever powers it has, it seems to be linked to that staff.
So why don't we just take the staff?
You don't think I haven't tried that, Jess? That's exactly what I was trying to do when it touched me with it. Okay, look, let's just get a sample, okay, guys? Before this gets any worse. Okay, Jess, I think we can deal with this. Maybe we start by figuring out what these weird balls are.
Okay, Jake, where do we start?
Whoa, did you get new equipment? What are all those tools? I don't want all those tools near me.
Well, yeah, you keep being bit and scratched and barfed on by everything, so I figured we should be prepared for next time.
Jess, one of those is it looks like it's for cutting. I don't want to cut. What is this even for? What would you even use this for?
It's for probing.
You know what? Maybe Bigsy does it. Bigsy, take out the balls.
No, this is not my job. I do not want to do that.
Yeah, you can be promoted.
No, you gotta do
No,
that.
I really think you
No, fine, I'll do it. How bad can it really be?
Very bad. Very, 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 very bad, Jake.
So Jake, you're saying his staff touched you and that's what happened?
Exactly. It wasn't actually the monster itself. It seems like it's using the staff. It possibly might not even have its own powers.
Careful, it could explode.
Well, it's like a really big pimple.
What's that game called?
Operation.
This is not Operation, it's my arm.
You're kind of doing
Oh,
operation.
we're operating on your arm, except there's a little more high stakes to it because if you screw up, it could go really bad.
Okay, I think I have the ball.
Oh, why is there stuff coming out of there?
I don't know. It's very stuck. Okay, I'm removing it. It feels kind of weird.
Oh, Jake.
Oh. Hey, I think I got it. What is it? Guys! No, they're not just random balls, they're eggs.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
They are eggs?
There's a worm on the table.
Thanks, Sherlock! Why don't you do something other than hold the camera? Maybe help me with these balls! I gotta get these.
I'm not touching one of those.
I gotta get these out before they hatch.
You need this controller. I think it might help you.
That is not gonna help me in any case or. What?
I had the weirdest dream. Jake was pulling worms out of his mouth.
Not worms, Bailey. Worm eggs. What's gonna happen if these all hatch at the same time?
It looks like they're trying to come back to you like you're its mommy.
What is literally coming out of my arm? Oh, we should probably keep track of all the worms. I should probably name them, like my babies. You'll be Fred, you'll be Ed, you'll be Ned. Actually, wait, the worms! Jess! One of these has to be a perfect sample. Here, let me get another one. Quickly, take this egg and put it on the sampler. Ugh. See if Jarvis can figure out what it is. Here.
Jake, if this turns into a worm, I'm gonna throw up right here. Jake, look at
Worm detected. Unknown species. Please provide more samples.
More samples? We're running out of stuff? If it's not working with the worm eggs, what else do I have? Oh man, this bite does go kind of deep.
Jake, no, I think they're growing on your neck now too. There's one back here.
Bigsy? Oh wait, no, that's just Ned. Hey Ned, what are you doing, buddy? Getting all up on my neck.
Okay, I really think we're losing the point of this, Jake. We need to cure you, remember?
Right, which means we need another sample. I think I have an idea. I'll use this weird thing Jess has and I'll stick it in here. Then we can use our giant sucker to try and suck out a sample. All right, suck it up.
Oh, the sucker's in the kitchen.
Oh man, of course it is. Okay, everyone, to the kitchen.
No one's touching my popsicles.
Here's the sucker. We can use it. Let's try and get a sample out of here. Preferably no more worms, please.
Is it clean?
Oh, okay. That's definitely the sample. Bigsy, what are you doing?
I thought we went to the kitchen. I'm just having a little snack. Fruit Loops and chocolate sauce.
You know what you should be eating is the worms coming out of my arms. At least they've got protein.
It's disgusting and I will not be doing that.
Just pull the sucker. Okay. Oh, why is it purple? That's kind of disturbing.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Yep, that is weird and purple.
What's going on?
Jake, I don't know. Jake, it's everywhere.
Why is it expanding?
I don't know, it's really cold.
It is.
Jake, that came out of you as a liquid form and now it's like snowflakes.
Guys, why was all of that in my arm? How did I even fit all this in my arm? Wait, do you guys feel that?
Feel what?
Blizzard! lab. Come on. Okay, so maybe we don't suck any more things out of my infection.
I could have told you that before we started.
Here, just put this snow in the analyzer, see if it can figure out what this monster is, and more importantly, how to cure this bite. Please.
Jarvis, my man. Okay, analyze this and tell me what is going on over here.
Analyzing. Compound, snow, paranormal origin, and hello, Biggs. Unfortunately, I am still missing a sample to fully determine what monster this is and how to cure the infection.
Thanks, Jarvis. I hope you're having a great day. Jake, we couldn't find all the pieces.
What else are we gonna be able to do? I've already given it all the samples.
Well, maybe we could take it out of this new blue thing that just grew.
What new blue? What? What's growing out of my side now?
What is that?
Don't touch that. That's part of my arm.
It looks like it's oozing, Jake.
Okay, great. Now I've got something new growing out of me.
Here, I'll just take the sample. Oh, okay, that is stuck on your arm.
Yes, it is very stuck on my arm. You know what? Why don't we just forget about this one?
No, I got it. A saw. I think if we get a tree saw, we'll be good to go.
All right, you know what? Fine. You guys are gonna end up with chopping my arm off. I might as well just do it myself. Just do it very carefully and very delicately.
Something's changing.
Nothing's
It looks like it's going to.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, why is it busting? Oh, okay. It's in my mouth.
Jake, it's in your mouth.
I can taste
It's in
that.
your mouth.
What do I do?
I think you.
It's everywhere. You gotta clog the hole. You gotta clog it. You gotta clog that hole. Somebody get a Band-Aid. Yeah, that'll work. Get it on there. No, not on me. On the cut. Ow!
I got it.
Clog the hole.
Hey, wait, it's actually working. It stopped leaking.
Hey, you did it!
Great.
Jarvie, my boy. Ew, I got a sample just for you.
Oh, Biggs, it's dripping!
Analyzing sample. Monster found. Weather Windigo. Analyzing for cure. Cure found. Requiring 3 ingredients. 1. Egg from monster cocoon. 2. Water from baby pond monster hatchling. 3. Top secret. Return first 2 ingredients for last.
What? You can't just not give us the third one. You've never done that.
Yeah, since when does he keep secrets?
Look, if you're mean to Jarvis, he won't be nice to you.
When was I ever mean to him?
I don't know. You don't feed him pizza.
He can't eat. He's a robot.
Well, I give him pizza all the time.
Okay, look, it's fine. Let's just get the first 2 ingredients, cure my bite, and most importantly, we need to stop the Windigo. If it keeps creating weather, it could destroy the city, or worse, our house, which has all our video games in it.
Oh, not Fortnite!
Yeah, if it floods every single basement in this city, that would not be good.
Worse than a flood, Biggsy. It could create a firestorm as tall as a skyscraper.
What?
Okay, look. Looks like Jarvis did just ping the coordinates of the very first ingredient, which is an egg from a monster's cocoon. Let's just grab our gear, head out there, and grab the first ingredient. I'm sure the third one's easy. Hey, maybe he's even playing a joke on us. Maybe we have to bring the 2, and that's all we need. And he's gonna be like, hey, you guys, don't worry. The last ingredient is not real.
No, usually it's top secret because it's very, 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 very dangerous.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, to help us out, I actually have just invented a brand new device. Something that I can put over my infection because they seem to be happening very frequently, which will make sure that I don't progress any further than I already am and make sure I can help on the mission.
And what is that, Jake?
This is the cryo brace. It might look like sort of an ordinary brace, but it uses cryo technology to tighten extremely tight around my arm and basically make it so that no bites, no infections, and nothing can spread, which means I can use my arm and make sure that that infection doesn't get worse. As much as I know a lot about monsters, guys, I haven't exactly dealt with a monster cocoon before. When you have a little baby caterpillar, it spins a web all around of it, and then you give it a couple weeks and boom, it's a butterfly.
I love butterflies!
Oh.
Can we please stop giving science lessons, Jake? And can we find this cocoon? I want to get out of these woods before this Windigo comes back and it starts raining thunder on us.
Yeah, guys, that is one thing that we did notice. The weather has changed a lot, which could mean that the Windigo might be tracking us down. Whatever it did to my arm, it might be able to use that as some sort of sign, follow it like a map, and it could be coming back to finish the job. So we should probably find this thing fast.
And perhaps next time we go searching for monsters, we do it at like a beach or something and not in the woods where all the mosquitoes are.
Look, I didn't make up where this monster has a cocoon. In fact, I've never even seen a monster cocoon. I don't even know what we're looking for.
We could have looked at the beach?
Ooh, probably something high up in the trees.
Wait, you think it's all the way up there? Guys, since we don't know exactly what we're looking for, if you see anything that looks weird or out of place, let me know.
Can you remind me why I'm holding this tray?
Because we need a sample.
What's up there? Straight ahead, I'm pointing at it.
Yeah, that might be what we're looking for.
Jarvis did pinpoint this location.
I think we might have found the cocoon. It looks like it might be mixed also with some spider webbing.
And spiders, Jake, look!
Don't touch it.
Okay, you know what? Let's just, here, we'll get the sample and get out of here. For all we know, there could be a mama monster that's tending this cocoon, and we do not want to be here when that monster gets back.
Wait, Jake, I just see spider webbing. What are we looking for inside there?
I don't really know. Here, help me pull back some of this cocoon. Just,
Oh, but it's gonna get stuck all over my hands like when you
Hold
walk
on.
through spider webs.
that's why I have the cutter. All right, spider web's as strong as steel. Guys, it looks like there's an egg sac within the egg sac. Okay, this is why we brought our tools. I'm just gonna move this little... Okay, all right. Easy there, buddy. I'm just coming in and grabbing a little bit of a sample here.
What's that, Jake?
I don't know. Wait, this looks very similar to the worm eggs that were coming out of my arm. Oh man, I can't grab it. Ew. Disgusting.
Maybe once the worms hatch from the eggs, they turn into monsters, Jake.
Whoa, just look. There's a lot of worm eggs in here. Ew! We're gonna get these eggs. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe someone just grab that. Oh, wow, there's a lot of it in here.
Got him.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's juicy. Why is it juicy? Hopefully this don't turn into worms before we get home.
There's a spider on your neck.
Let's get out of here before whatever this is decides to grow.
Or the mama monster comes back.
Wait, why'd you tell me to bring a fishing pole then?
Mama monster. Say that 5 times fast. That's hard.
Yeah, you know what, Jess, why don't I
Mama monster,
explain
mama
when we
monster,
get out
mama
of the
monster,
forest.
mama
Let's go.
There's still a spider on his neck.
All right, ingredient number 2 to make my cure. Water from a baby pond monster. We've dealt with big pond monsters before, so all we gotta do is fish out a baby.
Jake, there's baby pond monsters living in there?
Well, obviously, the pond monsters just keep spawning in our pond. You think there's only one pond monster?
I thought you said that he left when the megalodon got here.
Great, there's baby pond monsters growing in our pond. So they're all gonna become big pond monsters.
What do you use as bait for a baby pond monster?
Worms, which I actually happen to have a lot growing out of my arm.
Whoa, good cast.
All right, let's catch ourselves a baby pond monster.
And Jake, and won't the mommy pond monster be really mad when you fish out her baby?
Nah, she won't even notice. We'll just bore her for a little bit.
How long do you think we'll be here for?
Not that long. Plus, the recipe only called for baby pond monster water, not the pond monster itself. We can throw it back in the pond when we're done. Hey, is there a baby pond monster in there?
No, Jake, that's just a bunch of seaweed.
Okay. Well, you know what they say. There's plenty of fish in the sea. And in this case, lots of baby pond monsters in our pond.
It's not the sea.
I think we might have the baby pond monster.
Whoa. Jake, yeah, we definitely have something.
I forgot to mention, baby pond monsters are like really strong for their size. Even though they're very small, they're extremely heavy.
Jake,
Look
a
at the
baby
flex.
pond monster which should still be massive. Think of a big pond monster.
Yeah, I'm realizing that. I can't lose this, guys. This is one of the cures we need.
Hurry!
Oh!
I think I got it.
Reel it up, reel it up, reel it
Oh,
up!
there it is. It actually bit the lure. Or your worm arm.
It's bouncing all over the place. Water container, water container.
I've got one.
All right, here it comes. Perfect. Lock it in, lock it in.
Okay.
We caught a baby pond monster.
Jake, can I keep him?
Well, he is gonna grow up to be a very scary large pond monster, but I mean, I guess for now it's okay.
Yay!
So you're gonna say this baby pond monster would change the water in here to make it cure you?
Yeah, baby pond monsters, as they're growing, shed slime and scales, which can change the water. That's why we're gonna use it as part of the cure. Why do you think our pond's completely green?
That makes a lot of sense, Jake.
Perfect, which means we've got the egg from the cocoon, we've got our baby pond monster, which, you know what? He is kind of cute. I think we should name him Fred.
Jeff, like Jess, but for a boy.
Okay, now we can go ask Jarvis what this third cure is. Knowing him, the third cure was just the friendship we made along the way. Okay, we We've actually done it. We've got the first 2 ingredients of the cure, and we're getting even closer to being able to not only cure myself, but also take down this Wendigo. Let's give it to Jarvis and see what he has to say.
Okay.
Now let me guess, that 3rd cure is something super simple.
Oh, Jake, why are you so sticky?
Hey, when you're fishing for pond monsters, you're gonna get a little wet. So Jarvis, what is it?
Congratulations, you have 2 out of the 3 ingredients needed. The 3rd ingredient is the staff of the Wendigo. Good luck, bye.
Oh!
You can't just hang up on us!
The staff of the Wendigo, that's like the whole... What? That's what I got in this situation in the first place. The staff is what gave me the infection.
Jake, I'm not going near that Wendigo again.
I'm definitely not going anywhere near
Right,
that.
so did we figure out what the 3rd cure was? Because I hope it's pizza. I just ordered some.
Why are you always shirtless?
Yeah, why are you always shirtless?
What do you mean, Jake? I have pond juice all over me. It's all over your shirt.
All right, look, we're gonna have to get this staff, because if we don't, I'm not gonna be able to cure myself. And also, we're not gonna be able to stop the Wendigo. It's simple. We don't need to take down the Wendigo. We just need to take down the Wendigo's staff, which means...
Jake, that is a horrible plan. The Wendigo holds the staff, which is beside each other.
Yes, but if you remove...
Really good point, Jake.
If you remove the staff from the Wendigo, he loses his powers. We don't have to fight the Wendigo direct.
I'll give him some pizza. He'll become happy. Then he'll just give over the staff. He has to hold 2 pieces of pizza in his same hand. Nom, nom, nom. The staff gets put down. We sneak it.
No, Biggs, I have a great idea. We can act like cowboys. We just get a lasso, and we get the staff, and we can take it.
Wait a minute.
A
That could be good.
lasso, exactly, but not a lasso, a net, because I've actually been working on a brand new device. This is my net blaster. Since we're always going out and hunting monsters, I thought that we'd need something to, take them down. And I've always wanted a net blaster. I mean, how cool is that?
Okay, well, hold on, Jake. We should definitely test this first because remember what happened the last time you tested something when we were in front of a monster and it didn't work? You got bit.
Look,
And
the last thing that I tested was a really cool device that would make the pond monster fall asleep. It didn't make it fall asleep, but it did make him throw up a bunch.
gentlemen, listen up, and lady. Today is the Kiwi trials to see if Papa Jake's new invention will be able to take down the Wendigo and we will be able to take his staff. Kiwi trials. Number 1. Jake, your objection. Oh, my marker's breaking.
You also forgot to dot your I.
There are 3 targets. This one is 100 points, and you get a piece of pizza. This one is 50 points, and you get a chocolate chip. And this one is 10 points, and you get nothing. If you get it in the middle, we're ready to go.
Where are you gonna get a kiwi from?
I'm glad you asked. I always carry kiwis around. Jake?
Loading up the kiwi! Okay, so let's just say the kiwi test went amazing. However, I had Jess, my lab assistant, hold the camera, and she decided to click the wrong button and not record the entire thing. But I'll describe it for you. The kiwi launched out of the cannon perfect speed and smacked dead center in the middle. It was a bullseye.
Sure you want to go out there?
No, but we have to stop the Wendigo.
It's pouring.
And if getting his staff is the only way to cure myself, then we've got to face it. Just remember, the closer we get to it, the more it's gonna pick up the weather. And it could create tornadoes. Come on!
There's no way I'm going out there.
Yeah, lucky you.
Come on, pal!
I'm coming.
Down here!
Jake, it's pouring.
Yeah, I can see that, Phil!
And you're in shorts.
Where is he? It looks like he's getting stronger.
Yeah, we gotta be pretty close.
Look, the storm's covering our entire house! He's growing too strong! We gotta get that staff! Wendigo! Where are you? Wendigo! Phil?
Oh, Jake!
Hold on. I got the net gun ready!
I think he's conjuring up a tornado.
Oh, no. Come on.
It's literally torrential downpour.
Trying my best here, Phil!
I thought this thing worked.
Okay, I think I've got it! Hey, Wendigo! Catch!
Did we get him?
Look! It actually worked! Come on, let's get the staff!
Wait, Jake, where did the Wendigo go?
Dude, I don't know! When we got the staff out of his hand, he must have ran away!
He was on the stump.
Oh, net blaster for the win! Ugh, it's all tangled up.
Also, is it just me or is the rain literally slowing up?
It is! We might have actually saved the day! Stop the Wendigo, and we've got the final cure for my arm. Come on, let's get back to the lab and tell Jess.